First of all, you mentioned that you're desperate for answers, and I imagine that you've been on an emotional roller coaster the last couple of months. It sounds like you had unwanted sex, and if you feel like you were raped, it would be best to talk with authorities and also to get some counseling help if you're emotionally traumatized after that experience. I'm so sorry if this is the case, and I hope that you can find the type of help that you need to cope with that. As for being pregnant, it's actually really good that you started your period the day after the sexual encounter, because that means that you didn't have intercourse at the time of the month when you were most fertile. And the fact that you had a period then and also had a period the next month is a good indication that you were not pregnant from that sexual encounter. Now, you mentioned that this month you've had some concerns about being pregnant. You've had some breast changes. They felt heavier, you've had some pain, and you've noticed some lumps. It's normal to have certain breast changes associated with a cycle, but because these are unusual for you, it would be best to bring them to the attention of your doctor. They can perform an exam and decide if further investigation or treatments are warranted. Breast tenderness is a normal sign of early pregnancy, but it's not felt usually until about 6 to 8 weeks along, and this is 6 to 8 weeks past the time that you had your last period. So because you had a period about February 21st, I'm guessing that your period is supposed to start again sometime soon. And this would probably be a little bit too early to start experiencing those symptoms of pregnancy. Usually the first symptom of pregnancy is a missed period. So wait until your next period is supposed to start. And if it never starts, then take another test. And if it's negative, but you still don't start after another week, take another test and see what that one is. If you've been sexually active, especially if you haven't been using forms of contraception since your last period started, then your chances of being pregnant this time are higher. However, I do feel pretty confident that you didn't get pregnant from the unwanted sexual encounter you had a couple of months ago because you've had 2 periods since then. Again, if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to talk with the doctor, and they can ask you more specific questions about what's going on with you and decide if you need more help mentally, emotionally, or physically. Good luck with everything, and if you have any other questions for me in the future, please feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms.